Yes, hi guys, thank you so much for coming back in yet another video. Remember, it's Miss from the Mexcreationtv trying to give you all this very important information living and working in Qatar. Yes, one asked me a question, returning back to Qatar after 6 months. Yes, what do I need to know? Can I return back to Qatar after 6 months? Yes, definitely you can return back to Qatar after 6 months. Whether your QID is still whether your ID is expired or your ID is still valid, you can return back to Qatar after 6 months. However, something that you definitely need to understand, the requirement if you are outside Qatar for more than 6 months, your QID, for you to return into the country, you need what you call an exception permit for you to return back into the country. And most of you will ask me those questions. You've been asking me that question. Yes, you'll need what you call an exception permit for you to be able to come back into the country. And most of the times, this exception permit will be prepared by your sponsor. You'll have to notify your sponsor. Your sponsor will prepare an exception permit which will be applied for in Metrash, and definitely the same is what you'll use. Pay for the fees. Your sponsor will pay for the fees, then you'll have the exception permit in your Metrash, or even have it in PDF. Then definitely you can be able to return back into the country. Yes, most of you have been asking you that question, and that's the only way that you can be able to return back in the country. However, short of that case, without an exception permit, you may not be allowed to pass through the immigration and also return back to Qatar in that regard. Hope I've tried to share something for you, for a person that was asking me that question. However, something that also I need to let you know, there are some circumstances where being tied up, whereby we may stay longer or live longer in our countries because of what you call uncalled circumstances. Maybe you are sick, maybe you got an accident, or you had some activities you have to finish, maybe marriage or in those kind of regards. So you end up staying longer than what is permitted by according to the law, and in that regard, yes, there is no need to worry. You don't have to worry in that regard. Then the only possible things, or what you need to do, is just you need to contact your human resource, or contact what you call your employer and let him know. Then they will prepare what you call an exception permit that will be given to or sent to you through Metrash. They will prepare to Metrash that definitely you will be able to use, or to be able to use to be able to return back into the country. Hope I've tried to share something for you, for a person that was asking me that. Yes, thank you so much. Remember, as always, Max giving you this very important update.